This is ESPR Boxing. Delighted to be joined by the main event guy on Sunday night, FABIO WARDLEY. FABIO, thanks for your time. I know you've done a ton of these interviews today. Boring question, but I do want to ask how you're feeling. You're at the main event on Sunday. It's at the O2. Ben Shalom said earlier, 13,000 tickets have been sold. This can't feel like another fight, can it?
It can and it can't. For the most part, I have to look at it like that. It has to just be another fight. There's a level of appreciation for the scope of the event, how big it is, how great it's going to be on the night, and all the fans and everything that's going on. But mentality-wise, the way I view it, it's just another fight.
Just want to touch on the event itself. It's called Bad Blood. However, at the press conference, there was a handshake. Frazer actually kind of thanked you in a way for having a partner to dance with. Is there animosity now? You've done the gloves are off. You've done most of the fight week events now. How would you just? What's it like? Are you going to have a beer with him after the fight, or coffee, or not so much?
Yeah, look, we're professionals, and there was some leftover emotions, residual feelings from obviously the fallout of the purse bids the first time, and some things were said and things were done, and but we've faced off 101 times now. We've done a bunch of press conferences and whichever and questions and stuff. So I think we're both at the point where, like, look, we've said all there is to be said. We're not going to take it too far and do anything silly. We're just going to get to Sunday night and deal with it on there.
Fantastic. Is this a tougher fight for you than the David Adelaide fight? Would you say that was a kind of a big fight for you last year on a massive undercard? Do you see this as a tougher fight?
Frazer's definitely a better, well-rounded boxer. There were some other attributes that Adelaide had that are better than Frazer's, and vice versa. It's just me having to poke at different things and figure different stuff out for different opponents. So I think, yeah, he's the better boxer, better well-rounded, and he's got a bit more about him. But ultimately, for me, I'm still 100% focused on coming out on top.
Great. Just one more thing about the press conference, Fabio. The name of Dillian Whyte got brought up, which I think was a bit unexpected, came as a surprise to some people. What did you think of that? Did you think it was a bit disrespectful, him talking about fighting Dillian Whyte next? What did you think of that?
Yeah, I think it's extremely disrespectful for an 8-0 to be talking about fighting the likes of Dillian Whyte. But I think he just got a bit carried away with himself, got a bit too over happy, forgot that his mouth was going, maybe thought it in his head and didn't expect his mouth to follow up. But yeah, it's my job to make him pay for that on Sunday, and then Dill can have the rest after I'm done.
Fantastic. Final question from me, Fabio. I know we've discussed this in the past. I know you're regularly on the pitch at Portman Road. Is that kind of dream still there in your head to fight there one day? Do you think it's possibly that fight could happen in the next 12 months, the next 18 months? Where's that at the moment?
Yeah, look, it's definitely at the forefront. It's definitely right there. I want it to happen. I want it to happen as soon as possible, but I also want it to be done right. I want the right fight. I want it to be proper. So it's always on the cards. The club themselves are very, very keen. They want it done as well. So as and when the right moment comes through it, right timing and stuff, hopefully it will come off.
FABIO WARDLEY, wish you the best of luck on Sunday night. All the best.
Appreciate it. Thank you, mate.
Thanks, Fabio.